guys, motivator, mother. Please let me know in the comments where are you guys tuning in from. I want to give you a shout out. I can only give you a shout out if you tell me where you're from, right? If you may in my city, hi, that would be amazing. Where you guys tuning in from? So I am a 39-year-old digital marketer here in South Africa. Um, yes, just wanted to bit of clarity on the voice there. Okay, I'm a 39-year-old digital marketer all the way from South Africa, and in Port Elizabeth to be more specific. Reggie, thanks so much for joining this live. Bonga, MZK 3000, thanks for joining this live. Right, I read a very interesting statement this morning, and maybe I want to quickly see if I can find it. I would like to read it for you guys. I read an interesting statement, and it read, I'll tell you now. It said, sorry, I'm not sure for you guys on TikTok. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see me, but it said something along the lines. I want to see if I can share this to my stories here. Let's see. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Yeah. All right. So it said success isn't about doing something big once. It's about doing something small 1,000 times without quitting. Do you guys get that? Success is not about doing something big once. Guys, sorry, I need to just resume. Okay, success is not about doing something big once. It's about doing the small disciplines 1,000 times over and over and over and over and over again. So I'm in a digital marketing space, and so what we do, Michelle, thanks so much for joining. What we do in a digital marketing space is you get effectively three pieces of content that you have to put out every single day, right? In order for you to be discovered, firstly, as a creator. Secondly, once you get discovered, obviously you have value that you want to give to people, right? And we've got a digital marketing blueprint, a blueprint that shows people how to make money online in this era, let's say in the year 2026, using your cell phone. Right? I know a lot of people are complaining, for instance, in South Africa, where I'm from, that the unemployment rate currently is extremely high, right? So people need to look at what is it that they already have that they can use to earn an income. It's no use complaining. It's no use saying life is tough. You need to look at alternatives that can literally turn things around for you, right? That's what's crucial here and what's important. And digital marketing is an alternative. Instead of just saying there's no opportunities, there's no jobs, digital marketing is literally one of those things where you can actually do really quite well, right? You can do quite well with you can do quite well with just working from your cell phone. And I think that's the point I want to drive home today. Can you make digital dollars in 2026? The answer is yes, absolutely yes, right? That's the answer for can you make digital dollars in 2026. Now, there's a couple of things that's going to go hand in hand. It's going to go hand in hand with making dollars in 2026. One of the main things I'm going to tell you is you need to start shifting your mindset about digital dollars and about earning an income online. Okay, I do feel like maybe, guys, my lighting is really, really bad. So if you can give me 1 second, I quickly just want to switch on a light so that this looks slightly better. Michelle, thank you so much for joining. Thanks so much for sharing. Appreciate that. Thanks for tapping the hearts. Good morning. It's good to have you on. Good morning, everyone else that is joining this live. Please let me know in the comments where you are joining from. I would love for you guys. I want to give you a shout out personally. And perhaps you are from my city. And I'm excited about that. Just let me know in the comments and I'll be back in 2 seconds. All right, I am back, guys. Okay, that looks slightly better, I think. We'll have to work on. I'm also on YouTube at the same time, so the YouTube live is a little bit It's not, quality is not that great, but anyway, I think this is beginner's days. I love a beginning. I love a start, a fresh start. I love a starting over if it's necessary. And I'm teaching myself, not learning, I'm teaching myself that if you are living a particular life where you feel like it's not working for you, I want to give you this permission. You don't really need my permission, but sometimes you need to hear it from someone else. It is okay to start over. That's one thing I want to say to you guys. It is okay to start over. So, with that said, digital marketing might not be something that is currently on your mind, right? But let's say you are struggling financially. You are struggling financially. I want to tell you that it is okay to start over. And you want to give yourself that permission. It is okay for me to start over. Start with something that I'm maybe not familiar with. Let's say it's digital marketing. Give yourself that permission that you can and you should. You should feel okay to start over, right? So that's the first thing I want to say. Michelle from KZN, I love it. Welcome, Michelle. I am from the Eastern Cape. I love KZN and I love the coastline in KZN. I haven't been up there myself, Michelle. So the plan is to get to KZN, hopefully this year in 2026. I wanted to run comrades there previously, but the main thing was training. I mean, running 91 kilometers, hectic. But I do believe that KZN is the place to be. So I'm planning on going up to KZN. So when I am up in KZN, Michelle, I will definitely let you know. And hopefully we'll be able to have a catch up, and we'll be able to eat some very nice meals up there when I'm in KZN. But guys, it is okay to start over. That's the point I wanted to make. So making digital dollars in South Africa from your cell phone might be a new concept, right? It might be a concept that you're not 100% familiar with. And if that's the case, then obviously we need to see how can that be changed, right? How can it be changed, and what can we do about you shifting your thinking and your mind so that you can actually realize there's an opportunity here. And I think that's really what is going to be crucial in the year. You need to be able to understand that I made a video yesterday, and I made a video that says gone are the days. And I want to say this with a lot of respect, because not everyone like or understand to view more. Okay, let's see. Okay, my phone just asked me to swipe right to view more comments. Okay, Melissa Gordon, thanks so much for being here. Can you please let me know in the comments where are you tuning in from? And thank you so much for all the hearts. Thank you for liking this live. My advice is when you come onto a live and I'll be on here maybe for another hour or so. TikTok love it if you're on the platform and if you engage on the platform. So feel free to share it to your stories. TikTok will love that. Your content will be discovered and TikTok will recognize you as a participant on the platform, not just somebody who's watching from the sidelines. Doesn't cost anything to share. Share it to your okay, Melissa, Mel, okay, I see now Melissa Gordon. Okay, fantastic. Good to have you on. But tell us in the comments, where are you from, Mel? I know where you are from, but it's always fun to actually share with others as well, so that people can see who you are, where you're tuning in from, and maybe you have fellow viewers that are from same city like you, and I think that's quite cool. So I started yesterday. In fact, I actually started over, and it was kind of a difficult decision, but also an easy decision, right? So when I say it's okay for you to start over, right? So when you're in the digital space and if you're planning on making dollars in 2026, firstly, you have to understand it's actually a very good thing to learn how to earn in dollars in South Africa. Reason being, your dollar is stronger than the rand, which means your spending power would be absolutely outstanding. It's amazing to know that you can go to the shop and with 1 rand, let's say in this case $1, you can get something to the value of 16 rand. Yeah, think about it. If you earn $100 in South Africa, that would give you 1,600 rand. What can you do with 1,600 rand? So we need to have like a mindset shift to see the power of the multiplication, if you want to call it that. And it's 16 times. It's not 10x, right? It's 16x, right? So 16 times what you would get from the rand, that's what you can now get from the dollar, right here in South Africa. And I think that's exciting. So ek het gister splinternuut begin. I'm going to do this in Afrikaans and in English because I am now preaching to an Afrikaans audience as well, because Afrikaans is my home language. Thank you so much, guys, for taking this to 1.3K hearts. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. You're amazing. And Mel, you are from the beautiful Cape Town. Cape Town, come on. I mean, really. Cape Town is just one of those places. Everything about it is just stunning. The landscapes, the sightings. Cape Town is beautiful. The people in Cape Town is beautiful. I did a race there called Two Oceans in Cape Town, and I did Cape Town Marathon as well. And my goodness, the people there are so friendly. They come out, they stand on the sidewalks, and they cheer you from start to end. So the race is long and it's hard and it's tough and you want to give up. But all these people rooting and cheering for you that are complete strangers, it literally, what it does, it sets you apart. I mean, you run on there, you're like, who in the world are these people, right? So I want to tell you, when you join our digital marketing community, you will feel exactly the same. Like Mel, currently responding from beautiful Cape Town. She's part of the community. Michelle, that responded on this live, she's part of the community. And fixing the money thing, you're also in the Western Cape. That is amazing. And they will tell you that it's exactly the same in our community, in our digital marketing community. People are tuning in from everywhere, all with the same mindset of wanting to start an online income, and they root for you and they cheer for you. If you have a question, you pop it in the community, they'll give you an answer. Other people will be doing better than you, so which means you can level up to their level. Others are below you, which means you can reach down, you can give them a hand, and you can pretty much help them, and also hand them a hand, so that they can come to the place where you are in terms of your results, in terms of what you've learned. And this is what I do like, is we're always looking out for each other in this community, right? But let's talk about earning digital dollars in 2026. In order for that to happen, right, there's a couple of things that you are going to need. I think probably one of the first things, yes, we all preach and say you need a cell phone and you need a Wi-Fi connection. That is true. But I don't think those are the most important components of running a digital business in 2026. Here's what I think needs to happen. The first thing you need to do is you need to have a mental mindset shift. What do I mean by that? I'm reading this book called The Power of the Subconscious Mind. The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Now, if you've always believed, these cell phones are just for kids who just want to be on them all day, they don't really have any responsibilities, they are so lazy these days, they are not really taking care of their responsibilities, of their chores, they are always on their cell phone, blah, 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 blah. I understand, I'm in the same boat. That's why I'm saying this, right? But if that's your mindset about cell phones and you're like, are they from the devil and all these TikTok dances and what kids are doing on these apps these days, I'm not interested. That's how we speak as parents, right? Yes, we speak like that. We speak like that as parents. We speak like that as parents. And so as a result, obviously, our belief system about cell phones is that they cannot be used for making money. But here's what is happening. Young kids, I've been watching iShowSpeed. He's a 21-year-old, and he's currently worth 50 million US dollars. Think about it, a 21-year-old kid being worth 50 million US dollars. Why? And what's caused him to be this incredibly successful? Social media, YouTube specifically, right? He's a kid that's pretty much all over the internet. He's currently in Africa, and he's visiting every single country in Africa, and he's going wild. He's probably one of your most popular YouTubers currently, a 21-year-old kid that are out earning professors, doctors, nurses, you name it, hospital bosses, school principals. This young kid is out earning everyone. Why? Because he understood the power of digital marketing and social media. He understands the power of it. Why? I love digital marketing. I want to put this on when I say it. I love digital marketing because, this should have come on only if we had reached 3K hearts. Okay, so I'm giving you guys a bit of a, what is this? What do you want to call it? a reward before the time, because I mean, we're sitting on 2.3 hearts, 2.3K hearts, but I can see it's currently all of a sudden it's going like crazy, going up. Thanks so much. Broke Mom, Gone Boss. Love that. Neela, thanks so much for being here. Melissa, thanks for being on. Who else do we have? I just want to quickly give a shout out to everyone. Let's get it to 3K hearts anyway, guys. I want to give you guys a shout out. He's worth over 800 million in South African rand. That is absolutely insane. Almost $1 billion. Only 1 billion rands. A 21-year-old kid. I mean, are you kidding me? So I'm going to get excited about digital marketing, social media. I built a TikTok channel, this one, in fact, to 90,000 followers, and I haven't made a cent from it. So that's why I thought I needed this more than anyone else. I needed the power of my subconscious mind to change, because I've always been obsessed with selling physical products. And I studied business management because I wanted to understand businesses, how they work from a management perspective. And now with digital marketing, it's a total different ballgame, right? You don't need employees. No, you don't. You are the CEO. You are the marketer. You are the social media manager. You are the accountant, right? Obviously, as your business grow, you're probably going to have to get additional people like bookkeepers, so that your income can be taxable, right? It's a real business. This is not a fake thing. It's a real business. People earn real money from it. So obviously, you have to declare that income with SARS. And you need to pay taxes for your earnings, right? So that's the right way to do it. Tyler Williams, good to have you on here, buddy. Lee, thanks so much for being on. Maxine, thanks for being on. Who else have I missed? Kutara. It's a quite interesting name there. Farrell and Farron, love those. That's probably husband and wife, I would imagine. Thanks so much for joining. You need to tell me whether I'm right or wrong. I'm just having fun out here today. And if I'm saying something that's not right, just please don't feel like you can't tell me like, sorry, Danny, that's just wrong. Done. Let's fix this up. Shorty, thanks for joining. Jerry, thanks for joining, you guys. Always amazing to have people who are looking out for opportunities in 2026, guys. We are 3 weeks in. Tomorrow it's 3 weeks. Tomorrow will be 3 weeks into 2026. What happened to your New Year's resolutions? Earning in digital dollars, was that one of your New Year's resolutions? Yes, no? Let's talk in the comments, right? How did you think you're going to make extra money in 2026? You tell me, right? How did you think you're going to make extra money in 2026? Did you think about it? Did you not think about it? Quals, thanks so much for joining. Has it been on the cards? And in what ways did you think you would make extra money in 2026? Let's talk about side hustles in 2026. Were you planning on buying and selling? Right? Were you planning on doing a vegetable business? Were you planning on doing a restaurant? Were you planning on doing daycare services? What were you planning for 2026 as a means to make extra income? I want us to engage. Let's talk. I'm going to get to the meat of what I'm doing. And for those of you who don't know where you can go and have a look at the business that I'm running, let's just see, we need to do this. Yes. So what you can do in the meantime is quickly take a screenshot of this. You can take a screenshot of it. Successwithdaan.com. If you have to hop off and you can't really stay for the live. Good morning, Quels. Good to have you on here, big guy. Where you tuning in from? Please let me know in the comments where you tuning in from. I've got KZN, I've got Cape Town, and then I've got the Western Cape in the house, but I would love to know where in the Western Cape, because I want to visit some of these places. So hopefully when I go live, before I go, I can actually say I'm in this part of the world right now. Please come out if you've been on my live before. Come out and let's see if we can meet up and so on. But guys, Durban, I've got Durban here as well. Okay, fantastic. Durban is a place to be from what I'm seeing. I'm planning on using my skills from digital marketing to help people with resumes. All right, that is fantastic. That is, they do say when you serve many, I love that, Mel. You know, they say if you serve many, or they say when you, there's a saying that says, give others what they want and you can have everything you want. All right. I'm not saying give up your free time and just don't worry about yourself. I'm not saying that. I'm saying service to many leads to greatness, but also give others what they want and you can have everything you want. What does that mean for me and you? If I'm in a digital marketing business and I don't make a life like this where I introduce you to the product, I'm being selfish. I'm being selfish because I have found a better way to make income in 2024 where you can spend 2 hours to 3 hours building your business on a day to day, leaving you with 5 extra work hours a day that you can use for your family. You can use it for your patients. You can use it to do something that is important to you. Go and study, go and learn a new skill, instrument, go and play a sport of your choice, right? Go and visit a country of your choice. That's the reason why I am really doing this digital marketing, because the income element, I know for a fact this business has a potential to out earn my full-time income of my full-time job. That I do know. And I know that because I've seen enough evidence within our community. We're sitting at 57,000. Is it 57 or 58,000, Michelle? 58,000 people are joining from different parts of the world, one community, all doing the same business, right? It's kind of crazy. 58K. 58K is hectic. That's a lot of people. That's like a full stadium during the Springbok games, right? And they're all in the community for digital marketing. So when we talk about digital marketing, this is a massive industry. And for South Africa currently, still small. I think we're like 6,000 people in South Africa. And remember, South Africa's got how many million people? I quickly want to do let me quickly do I think we're currently on 53. What is the population of South Africa? I'm just quickly Googling. What is the South African population? Population. Currently, okay, we're sitting at 64 million people in South Africa. There's 54 million of us in South Africa. There's so who said 60? 63. Mel, it seems like it's 63. So we're up by 3 million. I don't know when did that happen. We're currently sitting on 63 million, and that was for the 2024-2025 statistics, right? So we're probably more now. But so what I'm trying to say, if we're only 6,000 people in South Africa currently that are doing digital marketing, the market is untouched. Untouched. So all that you need to do is you need to have what we call a mindset shift, understand that there is money in to be made in this digital marketing space. The digital marketing, let's quickly see what is the daily turnover of digital marketing worldwide. I'm gonna quickly just do the research for you as we speak, because I'm saying in 2026 you can earn digital dollars, right? What is daily digital marketing turnover, right? I'm gonna someone just ask Google here. Maybe Mel, I'm not sure if you're able to assist me. Digital marketing turnover. But I'm also just doing the research as we speak. The digital marketing, and I should be saying global digital marketing turnover, right? What is daily digital marketing? What is a global daily? Maybe Mel, you can tell me. But I know it's almost $1 billion a day industry, $1 billion a day, and some of these figures, let's see, 1.5 to 2 billion USD. Whoa, goodness. 1.5 to 2 million USD, United States dollars. So this is a global spend of what people pay, whether for courses, online courses like what we do. People pay for this. It's a digital marketing, right? People pay for it 1.5 to 2 billion US dollars per day. That is, I don't know what is South African, what is our economy worth at this stage, but that is way more than so within a year, for instance, that would be way more than the South Africa economy, the value of our economy. If you're an economist, you can please just jump in and let us know your take on that. But 1.5 to 2 billion USD a day, that is absolutely crazy. The good news of that is, what is the good news here? The good news from that is me and you as digital marketers based in South Africa, remember you're running a global business. Digital marketers like me and you in South Africa, we can tap into that type of income and have access to it. This is why it's chips. I mean, within a space of 2 years, we've had more than 21, 22 million self-made millionaires in South Africa. Melissa, you have to hop off, no problem. Mel, thank you so much for joining. Thanks for all the research that you've done, and enjoy the stunning Cape Town. Appreciate your support today on this live. Thank you. Right. So guys, it shows you that we've got I want to say, we call it an evergreen business because this is still growing. And the projections that I've just given you, that is based on 2024, 2025. So that's not even for this year, was not even included in the calculations, right? So I want to say to you, I want to say to you that you actually have the privilege of seeing what's going on through people like us who are promoting this digital marketing business in South Africa. Most people, when you say digital marketing, when you say online, our South African people, because generally South Africa is very behind, right? We don't, for instance, have drone deliveries yet in South Africa, and Amazon is doing it, right? Amazon is doing it. All other big businesses are doing it. In South Africa, we haven't done that yet, right? So we're kind of very behind when it comes to social media, when it comes to the internet, when it comes to the fourth industrial revolution. Also, our schooling system is way, way behind. You know, we still teach the old school state. Our kids, some of our public schools don't have kids go to school with tablets and things like that. So our kids are kind of still behind in terms of learning, in terms of what's important. We're not learning about ChatGPT yet in schools. Question is, why not? Because in my opinion, a lot of millionaires and self-made millionaires will likely come from ChatGPT. So here's the reality, guys, is we need to move with the times, right? We need to move with the times. And I think this is why this is kind of crucial. I want to see something. Let's do this. It's crucial because, yes, I think that's kind of slightly better. Okay. It's crucial because, let's just do that. Okay, great stuff. It's crucial because in order for our kids to be successful in the next 5 to 10 years, they have to understand the value and the power of digital marketing. They have to understand the value and the power of the internet. They must understand the internet cannot just be used for following other people's statuses, for gossip. The internet cannot only be used, and us as adults as well. You know, there's no such thing as you're too old now to join this revolution, right? You're not, because I see in our community, I see people who are in their 60s, 70s. Last night I was on a Zoom call and I saw this one uncle, and he probably looked like he was 75 doing digital marketing, right? So my question is, if you're in your 40s, if you're in your 30s, if you're 35 to 50, what's your excuse for not going with the digital stream? And you don't have to quit your job, but you can do this as an additional income. Earning in digital dollars in 2026. I quickly just want to do this, right? If you have to hop off and you cannot stay, I want to say to you, you're welcome to quickly just grab a screenshot of this, because successwithdan.com, that's the what you can grab as a just grab it as a screenshot. Go and visit the link in your own time, and let's see how that goes. So what I've done yesterday is I literally started over. I created a second TikTok account, and now I can't remember the name of the second TikTok account because I can't go off this live to go and have a look. But anyway, I think it's Digital Income with Dan. Digital Income with Dan, and I'm now targeting the Afrikaans community, right? Because I speak Afrikaans. Afrikaans is my home language. Afrikaans is my moedertaal. So ek is heidaglik besig om oor te skuif van Engels na Afrikaans, maar ek gaan nog my live op hierdie TikTok doen. I'm still going to do my live on here. And the reason for this, obviously, is because I still have a community on here. I have a following on here. And I still want to give value to you guys on this particular platform. But I am changing it to Afrikaans. So a lot of my normal videos will be based on the Afrikaans platform, and especially where I show people to the offer. But for instance, if you go into my bio right now, just go and you click on, you want to kind of quickly just have a quick view of what this is. Have a look, click on the bio, successwithdan.com. You will see there's a little link where it says grab blueprint at the bottom. You can click on that, enter your email address, and receive a free PDF about what a done for you digital marketing business looks like in 2026. That will give you a good sense. But also what you could actually do is just in the comments, leave a comment and say to me blueprint, and I'll be in touch with you and we'll talk about how you can make sure you get going with earning your digital dollars in 2026. Right. Mel was the only one who answered me when I asked, how are you planning on making your additional income in 2026? Talk to me, please, in the comments, and let's see if we can get to 5K. Guys, I want to just give you a quick round of applause for still being on this live, for participating in this live, and for adding value to this live. Thank you. Am I not too soft? It feels like this is a bit soft. Okay, I'm going to do it again. I want to do this. This is for you guys for still being on, for supporting the live, for sharing it, and for engaging. Okay, do you quickly want to go to the meat? So the first thing I said, if you want to start digital, if you want to earn digital dollars in 2026, there's the first one. You need to start realizing your mind could be your only blockage to success in this industry where you can earn digital marketing dollars in 2026. What do I mean by that? So if you ever believe that cell phones are for young kids who have no idea what they want to do with their lives, is for kids who want to waste their time on the internet, if that's your mindset about cell phones, then you're probably not going to succeed in digital marketing, and you're probably not going to succeed in earning digital dollars in 2026. That's the first thing I need to be honest with you about. Number two, you do need a cell phone, right? So firstly, the reason why I'm addressing the belief, because even though you have a cell phone, you have the tool already, and if you are on this live, even better. That tells me you are so much closer to success because you are on this live, right? So you're on this live, you're hearing what I'm saying, you have a cell phone, which means that's number one. You need to have a WhatsApp bundle or a Wi-Fi. Sorry, not WhatsApp bundle, Wi-Fi. You need Wi-Fi or data, which is what you have because that's why you're on this live, right? That's what you need. Number three, good mindset, changed mindset about cell phones, about social media, about the internet. Number two, you need a cell phone. Number three, you need a Wi-Fi connection. Number four, which should also probably be number one, but I'll leave it at number four, you need to have a strong why. You cannot succeed in business in general if you do not have a strong why. What do I mean by that? They say if your why is big enough, your how becomes easy. If I have to go and make 100,000 rand today, right? Because my wife has got a terminal illness. I'm using an example here. So let's say a tragic story. My wife is having a terminal illness, or one of my sons have a terminal illness, and I have to come up with 100,000 rand at the end of next week. Let's say the end of next week. Do you think I'm going to be able to make that 100,000 rand by the end of next week or not? Let me know in the comments. I want to show you something about the power of a strong why. If you are still on, let me know in the comments. Do you think I'll make the 100,000 rand or not? If one of my family members, let's say my wife or my children, has got a terminal illness and I need to get the money, let's say for a major operation, do you think I'm going to come up with the money? The answer is, of course. Of course I'm going to come up with the money. Why? Because my why is so strong. The 100,000 rand is not an obstacle. It's not an obstacle. So that's the point I'm trying to make. If your why for joining digital marketing is strong enough, then you can, my friend. Then you can literally make a success of this, right? So you need a cell phone, you need a strong mindset, you need a strong why, you need a Wi-Fi connection. Then you need a product, right? You need an actual digital product that you can sell online. I have one. That's why when I said to you now, go to successwithdan.com. The successwithdan.com, if you click onto the link, even in my bio here, right here at the top, let's do this right here. If you go and click on my bio, you'll see there's an email address. Not an email address, there's a link. Click on the link, enter your email address. I will send you a free PDF blueprint that literally just explain to you what is done for your digital marketing business in 2026 and how can you use that as a vehicle to get to financial independence, right? Where you're not dependent on other people to give you income, but you can actually build your own income. So that's the first thing. Then on that, if you read further, you will see we've got one offer. You get one of four offers. You can pick an offer. So I say one offer, but actually it's four offers. All right. The nice thing about the product that you need, first thing, you need a product. Number two, you probably need a product that you can sell for 100% profit. That is what's amazing about this product here. If you have a look, what we do is we sell it for 100% profit. And what does that mean? Why can I sell it 100% profit? Gifting suspended and live visibility restricted. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't understand why. Why is that the case? I mean, TikTok is just telling me my views are restricted. I don't understand why. Probably why? Because I show you a little bit more about the product that we're selling. Okay, but it's fine. I will quickly just turn it back to my face, but I want to show you the offers as well. So we have what we call a product, a digital product, which can, in our case, it's an e-course. It's an e-learning course, a learning course that teaches you how to build a social media platform and how to earn an income from a social media platform using the course. The course will teach you how to do all of that. And we are currently on 5K hearts. So I want to quickly give you a shout out. Sis Soldier, thanks so much for joining. Good to have you on. Who else do I have here that I might have missed? Elite Growth Platform, Mense, thanks for joining. Guys from Durban, love it. Thank you so much for joining. Brilliant, excellent. Right, let's continue, guys. So you need a product. In this case, we've got a product. We've got an e-learning course, and we get 4 different ones. Actually, you have one for 100K, 100 USD. You have one for 300 USD, one for 600, and you have one for 900 USD. So all these courses teach you different things. That's why the prices and the value of them differ. They all teach you different things. Right? They teach you about social media. They teach you about storytelling. They teach you how to promote your own business. If you have a business, let's say you are a real estate agent or you are a daycare a teacher, you have your own daycare, or you have a restaurant, or I don't know, maybe you have a logistics business. It teaches you how to promote and use social media to build an audience, to build a brand for yourself. It teaches you all these different things. It teaches you things like Canva. It teaches you Facebook marketing, TikTok marketing, YouTube marketing, Instagram marketing. It teaches you all these different things. But for me, I love the training element because it's crucial. Training is crucial. You can only really up your income if your skills improve. Most people want to have more income without improving their skills in any way. Unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. If you improve yourself and you build your skills, then you become invaluable, which means you can work from anywhere. And you're not really tied to one income, because you're learning how to earn different streams of income, using platforms like Skool, using affiliate marketing. In our case, we just focus on digital marketing. And so you have a product. Number 2, that's how you can make digital dollars. You have a product, and then what you need to do is you need to know how do you promote and market and sell that product on the internet. What's nice is how do you learn, in our case, how do you learn to actually sell the product using platforms that you're already using, like TikTok. TikTok is a platform that you're already using. You might have made 1 or 2 dance videos on TikTok. Now you can shift your energy from just making dance videos that you're not getting paid for, and you can actually make videos for your business, right? You can go live with friends. You can go live with acquaintances. Why is it restricted? I just want to quickly see. Gifting suspended and live visibility restricted. The baby is not in line with our policies. Gifting is suspended live for 10 minutes. Reason: feature continues and monitors actions without clear objectives of sustaining engagement. Learn more in live monetization guidelines. Okay. TikTok has just restricted my account, guys, saying that there's no engagement in this. So let me just find out from you in the comments, because TikTok, I see they've restricted me now, and they've restricted my visibility as well. The reason being, according to them, is there's no engagement on the live, right? So please, in the comments, put a 4 in the comments if so far you understand what I've been saying about earning in digital dollars. Just put a 4 in the comments. I will take it as yes, you guys are understanding. And also tap the screen so that this live, Kirsty, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Also, just tap the screen so that we can have a little bit more activity. TikTok want to see that this is actually an active platform, really. So now they're restricting my views, which means restricting you guys from getting the information on how you can start an online business. So when we ask for engagement, it's not because we're trying to be popular of any sort. It's just so that TikTok actually allow us to give this value in peace and quiet, right? But I mean, TikTok is full of, I don't know, things these days. Kirsty, you're not the only one. Everyone else, if you're on the live, if you're still on the live, you can see me, you can hear me. Please put a 4 in the comments so that TikTok can see that actually you guys are engaging. You are still enjoying the live. Otherwise, I think if the visibility and all of that is low and TikTok doesn't take it out, then I'm probably going to have to stop the live and maybe just make a video and send it out. But you can earn digital dollars. Why? Because normal South Africans are currently doing it. right? 16-year-olds. I'm actually so amazed to see 16-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 70-year-olds, 65-year-olds, 80-year-olds, maybe not 80, but 75. That's what I've seen in the community are going out there and they making this their vehicle for success. And you, my friend, can do the same. So you might be asking, what exactly is digital marketing? Have you ever 60-60? When was the last time you placed an order online and then the next thing the stuff gets delivered to your gate? What have you used? You've used your cell phone. On an app, you could see products. You click, I want this, this, this. You go payment, exit, add to your basket, add payment. You add the payment. Boah, here comes the groceries to your gate. That's digital marketing. You use the digital platform. You use their marketing to see what products they sell. You click on it, 1, 2, 3, and here your product comes to your door. That's what really digital marketing is effectively, right? The next thing is Uber. When was the last time you've taken an Uber? Right? You're sitting at home in your lounge, you click on a couple of buttons on your phone. The next thing, there's a vehicle coming to arrive to pick you up. You haven't chatted on a call with the guys, not, you know exactly who they are. You know what vehicle they drive. You know the color of the vehicle. You know their name. You know their ratings, their reviews. They're 5-star, they're 3-star, they're 1-star. All of that using what? A cell phone. So that's digital marketing in a nutshell, right? If you ever traveled, like if we've gone out, when we want to go to any new city or a town, we will go onto a platform called Lekkerslaap, or we'll go into a platform called Booking.com. Booking.com will show us exactly what properties are in the area that we're looking for, what is the prices. They will do comparisons for you, all from your cell phone. That is called digital marketing, right? You guys are using your cell phone, you're on Facebook, and you kind of just watch other people's statuses. The next thing, an ad pops up, poops, the brand new iPhone will now cost you this and this. This is the features of the phone. You look at it, you're like, wow, I would love to have this. That's what digital marketing is 1 minute you're kind of doing your own thing, just aiming on your own business. The next thing, something pops up of your interest, you're looking at it, and after you've clicked on that once, what you will start to see is more and more of the same ads will pop up, is because the algorithm is working in the background. So you can earn digital marketing, and you can actually literally have a look at 100, 300, 600, 900. That's the different courses that we sell. I'm a little bit also, what you can do is actually just quickly have a look at successwithdaan.com. Take a screenshot of that and take a screenshot of it. And then you can actually go and visit the page in the background. And if you have any questions, my number is on the screen at the top. It's actually on the screen. And send me a WhatsApp. Send me a WhatsApp to say, Danny, I would love to actually find out more. I would love to get involved. And you know what? Actually, I'll be able to see whether you've gone to have a look at the link. So that's kind of what's kind of cool. And I'll be able to, we have what we call automation. Automations work for you in the background. When somebody have a look at your business, if you go and click on here and you click on my page, automatically, I don't have to speak to you on the phone, right? If you click on it, you enter your email address, you will receive an email from me right away with the blueprint, the PDF. I don't have to ask you whether you've received it. I'll be able to go onto my platform and I can actually see that you have taken it, and then I can follow up with you. But also there's follow-up emails that will be sent to you. I don't have to do any of the background work. It's called automations. That's why we preach you can do 2 hours of work a day and you can still earn an income. Most people look at you and go, but it's not possible. How can you work for 2 hours? I'm used to working 8 hours a day and I'm not even making that kind of money, right? You can make an extra 10,000 Rand. You can make an extra 20,000 Rand. You can make an extra 50,000 Rand. You can make an extra 100,000 Rand, but you need to learn systems. You must be able to follow the steps. It's simple steps of what we do on a day-to-day basis. There's a community. In the community, they teach you what you need to do, when you need to do it. There's webinars that you can attend as well, that you can share with your audience so that they can also join. If you actually have a look, I made a video yesterday, but it was not for this platform. It's one of the other platforms. But there will be another webinar coming up, and what I will do is I will be sharing that on this TikTok as well, on this platform, so that you guys can join and come and have a look and see what we do. But it will pretty much explain to you what I'm explaining now, how you can build a business in 2026 using your cell phone. I want to talk to you quickly about, we said your why must be strong enough. All right. So I want to talk to you about why I joined digital marketing. I joined digital marketing. Sorry, I just want to I joined digital marketing as a dad because I've been working in the hospitality industry, still in the hospitality industry. But what I've come to realize that I would pull in 8 to 10 hour shifts, and I would do that consistently. I do it from Wednesday to Sunday, Saturday and Sunday. On a Sunday, I would work until 6. On a Saturday, I'll work until 6. Most of your family activities is happening on a Saturday or a Sunday, and I've been doing that for 2.5 years. Now, I vowed many years ago that I would become a present dad, and my motivation for that would be I grew up without my father. I don't know him. I don't know him from a bar of soap. I don't know whether he's dead, whether he's still alive, but he's never been involved in my life. And I made a commitment, and I made a vow to myself that one day when I have children, I am going to be the type of father that will always be there for my children, and I'll be a present father. Right. So that was my plea. That was my motivation for starting digital marketing. And the reason being because this is a digital business that I can run from my phone. It's a business that I can run sitting in my home. So my kids have access to me. I'm currently sitting in my bedroom while I'm doing this live. My kids can come to me and say, Dad, I need A, B, C, D, and E. Or I have a problem with this, and that. Right. So this is what I love about it. Is that this is my business. I'm running it. I can earn an income from it, but my kids still have access to me. And with 2 hours a day, if you only work 2 hours a day and you manage that, you have 6 hours free. 6 hours to do what you want to do with your family. So look at the e-course that we're selling, digital marketing. Look at Legacy Builders. Click at the link in my bio. Comment on this live and say Blueprint in the comments. And I will be in touch with you. I will speak to you on the side. And if you feel like you don't want to comment on here, send me a WhatsApp. My number's on the screen. And let's see how we can get you in 2026 to start earning from your cell phone so that you can fulfill the vows that you've made to yourself. If you promise yourself, like, I refuse to say no to my kids for 10 years in a row because I don't have enough money. Another thing that now recently happened is my son is heading to university, right? And all he wants is a suitcase. He wants a brand new suitcase for his luggage. Now we've got some suitcases around or bags around for him to put his clothes in. And when he asked me about for a suitcase, I thought about the price of a suitcase. That is hectic. It's one of the reasons why I joined digital marketing, because I work as a full-time. I'm a hospitality manager. All right. I don't spend a lot of time at home because I'm at work all the time. Now he's coming to ask for a suitcase and I don't have the money for a suitcase. Come on. It cannot go on like that. That's one of the reasons why I joined digital marketing, because with digital marketing, many people are in 8 months, 10 months, 12 months, and they start earning in a day what they used to earn in a month. Right. And this is not like it's an income claim. It's not naturally, it's going to happen automatically. You have to put in the work. You have to understand the systems and you need to follow the steps. Right. You have to do the basics. The basics is making a life like this. You can go faceless. If you don't really want to show your face, you can go faceless. But I do love the fact that you have the opportunity and you have the option to do a business like this. I want to give you guys a cheer just because you're still on this live and just because you guys are really supporting me here. And thank you so much for showing interest in what we're doing. This one is for you. Fantastic. Let me do this. I'm going to quickly put in the comments. I actually just want to put in the website link quickly so that you guys can have a look in your spare time. Go and quickly and visit. Go and visit. But I'm excited for 2026, guys. I think this is a year where people are going to come in from nowhere and they are going to earn 6 figures, which they would think would have been impossible under normal circumstances. But it's a nature of the game. It's a digital space, right? So you don't have to go and knock on doors. You don't have to follow up with friends and family and just say, listen, I'm doing this business now, support me. Trust me, your family is probably not going to support you in the beginning because they might not see your vision. And that is absolutely fine. You don't need permission to start a digital marketing business in 2026. You need a strong why. And if you're in a place in your life where you're just fed up of having to live from hand to mouth, hand to mouth, hand to mouth, it's easier than you think. And the ordinary person who might not be tech savvy can do it. If I can do it, you can do it, right? If there's single moms in a community who can do it, you can do it. So thank you so much for listening and for being on this live today, guys. I do hope that you have found a bit of value. Go and have a look at the link in my website that I've given you. Otherwise, just have a look at Have a look at this number on the screen right here. Have a look at the number on the screen. Click on it or send me a WhatsApp. And if you have questions, I would like to answer them for you. Thank you so much for sharing. Thanks for engaging with me. I do appreciate that. You guys have been a breath of fresh air. And I feel very happy that I was able to do this live with you. We'll do this more often. So I want you to be on. I want you to come in and say hi and just share it with your friends and family. Hopefully they need the information. And who knows what would happen 6 months from now because you took action today. Right? You have what it takes, my friend. Go for it. Do it. You can do it. I'm cheering for you. I'm rooting for you. Let's do this in 2026. Thanks for joining. Cheers for now. And thank you so much for watching. You can take a screenshot of successwithdon.com. I am going to end the stream right now. Thank you. And thanks for joining. Appreciate it. I will end.